Sabrina here. Happy Frugal Friday to you. Today we're doing a look specifically for those of you with blue eyes, and I'm going to show you a combination that's going to bring them out so beautifully. And I was actually surprised at the number of huge requests that I received for a video for blue eyes since I started doing the colored contact lens series for Frugal Fridays, simply because I have blue eyes already, and a lot of my past tutorials work beautifully for blue eyes. And if you happen to miss any of those, I will link them below for you as well, so you get a good number of other looks to try. But I couldn't resist doing a blue eye video because many of you did want to see it. This combination today is very loud, it's very bright, but it will definitely make blue eyes pop amazingly well. And I also want to say that if you have green eyes, try this combination as well because it works great on green eyes too. Blue and green are right beside each other on the color wheel, so it stands to reason that most eyeshadow, well, not most, all eyeshadow combinations for blue eyes work really well for green eyes, and all eyeshadow combinations for green eyes work really well for blue eyes too. The two are interchangeable with one another. So I will also link the green eyes tutorial below for you as well. Try that one out. When I took the green contacts out after that video, I didn't want to wash my makeup off. It made my blue eyes pop beautifully. So do check out those tutorials below, and let's get started with this look.
Starting this look off with the Milani eyeshadow primer as a base, and then we're going to take our blending shade. I'm using this one from the Physicians Formula Classic Nudes Quad, and I'm going to apply this onto the brow bone and bring it down onto the crease a little bit also. Then I'm taking one of the Milani Bella Gel eyeshadows in Cappuccino, and I'm applying this into the crease. And the reason we applied the blending shade first is it's going to help blend away the harsher edges of Cappuccino when it is time to blend. And you can see here how easily the edges fade away when you do apply your blending shade first. Next, we're taking an eyeshadow from L'Oreal. This is Glistening Garnet, and I'm applying this wet. I've sprayed it with the e.l.f. setting spray, and I'm applying it onto the lid. You can apply this color dry, it is pigmented on its own, but I really wanted to intensify this eyeshadow so it makes the eyes pop. Then we're taking our brush and running in between these two eyeshadows to ensure an even blend. From the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, we're using that really dark reddish brown at the bottom of the palette and applying this into the outer V. I'm using the MakeupGeek crease brush to apply this, and all I'm doing is moving it in tiny circles to get it to apply into that outer corner. You don't need much of this eyeshadow because it is so super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And then we're going to go back with a little bit more of Cappuccino once again and use that to blend the outer V color into the crease. And finally, we're going to go back with our blending shade and clean up any rough edges. Taking that same eyeshadow from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, I'm applying this onto the lower lash line. And I'm smudging that line out with the MakeupGeek pencil brush to give it a softer appearance. Then I'm going to go back with Glistening Garnet and layer that over the dark brown on the lower lash line. Typically you can't wear reddish based eyeshadows on the lower lash line because it can make your eyes look irritated and give you like a sickly kind of look, but when you mix it in with this dark brown eyeshadow, it makes it a lot more wearable on the lower lash line. And it actually turns it into a really beautiful purple. And this is the gel eyeliner from the Wet n Wild Fergie collection. I believe this is the cocoa color. It's a brown gel liner, and I'm going to be lining the upper lash line only with this product. And I'm not sure if you can see it because it's not coming across on camera for me, but I have a little bit of fallout there underneath the eye. So I'm going to take my big fan brush and dust it away. This is just another reason why we do our eyes first and our face last. For this next step, I'm going to be using one of the Milani LiquidEye pencils. This is the brown color, and I'm going to tight line the upper waterline with this pencil. This step is completely optional. I wanted to deepen up the upper lash line and give it a lot of definition. Coating the lashes with some mascara from Max Factor. This is the waterproof 2000 calorie version. And my falsies today are Red Cherry number 523. And those are your completed eyes. And you can see that's a really bright and bold color, but it has a dramatic effect on blue eyes. My concealer is from Rimmel. I believe this is from their Match Perfection line or something like that. And I'm using a brush from Icing to blend it underneath the eyes. This is one of those dual-ended brushes. It has two different brushes you can choose from, and I prefer the paddle brush on this brush. I didn't really care for the other end. I don't feel like it works as well. The foundation I'm choosing to go with today is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. And this always looks really, really white on me when I apply it. But after I've applied it and I've let it sink into my skin and calm down, then it matches my skin tone. So if you do try that in a really light shade and you're already really light, don't be intimidated by it. Just let it sink into your skin and see if it matches from there. And by the way, I'm using the MakeupGeek angled stippling brush to apply it. Setting the face with some powder from Essence. This is their mattifying powder. Pretty good stuff. And the blush that I'm using is turning into one of my favorites. This is one of the Milani baked blushes in Rose Amour. Pinky bronze effect goes beautifully with these eyes. Choosing to go with some lip liner today. This is from Jordana. It's the shade called Tawny. And I'm applying it in this look because I'm going to be using a lipstick that is just a little bit too light, and that is e.l.f.'s Natural Nymph. Combining these two together, though, creates the most perfect nude mauve looking lip. It's a gorgeous color. And then I'm blending these two products together with a lip brush to make sure that there are not any chola lips hanging around. No chola lips.
You found this helpful today, and let me know what your eye color is and what colors you use to bring them out beautifully. Would love to hear your feedback, and I know there are many others that follow here that would love to hear your comments as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a wonderful weekend.